Okay, cumulative frequency question. You see here the curve's already been drawn for you. It's referring to cumulative frequency diagram shows the prices of 100 items in a shop. And it says write down an estimate for the median price of these items. Okay, now if there's 100 items, the median item will be the middle one. So we're talking the 50th one. If there's 100, 50 is in the middle. So on your cumulative frequency, you go to 50. And you draw across to the curve. And once you hit the curve, you then look down onto the axes to find the price value. So you can see there it's exactly between 15 and 20. So the median price there, halfway between those two prices, is £17.50. Part B then says calculate an estimate for the interquartile range for these items. So for that you need the upper quartile value and the lower quartile value. So if you think about quartiles as in quarter, so if there's 100 values, the lower quartile will be the first quarter, so we've got 25. Quarter of 100 is 25, so if we look for 25 here, now you've got 20 and 40 there, so 30 is going to be in between there, so 25 is in the middle between those two. So I work that out, read across, and I've got a price here just over £15. Okay, it is in between squares. If it's in between squares, it's okay to go up to the next one. So we're looking at £15.50 there for the lower quartile. Upper quartile then, 3 quarters, so we're looking at 75, so we've got 70 here, so 75 will be there. Okay, so we draw a line down and we've got there, that will be, I think every 2 squares represents £1, so we've got £19.50 there. For the interquartile range, it's the upper quartile take away the lower quartile. So £19.50 take away £15.50, which is £4. Okay, next question. It says a bus company carried out a survey to find out the ages of passengers travelling on a particular route on a Tuesday. So here are the results for the 10 a.m. bus. These are the age categories here and the frequency, how many we've got for those different groups. Complete the cumulative frequency table below. So less than 20, we've got 0. Less than 30 would be then all of these people between 20 and 30, and there's 4 of them. Less than 40, well, you've got 2 people between the ages of 30 and 40, but you also must include the 4 people that would be between 20 and 30. Okay, so you've got to include both of them. So we get 6 there. Less than 50 for the next block to fill in. Less than 50. Well, you've got 1 person between 40 and 50, but you also got to include these as well, because these are less than 50. Okay, so 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. Okay, less than 60 then, you'll have these 4. You also got to include the earlier ones, so you'll have 4 plus the 7 is 11. And less than 70, you've got these 12, plus the previous 11 is 23. And then you've got the last one there. 7 plus the previous 23 is 30. When it comes to drawing your cumulative frequency diagram, less than 20 you've got is 0, so I'm going to put a point here where you've got 20 years of age and 0. Less than 30 is 4, so across 30 up to 4. Less than 40 is 6, which is there. Less than 50 is 7, which is here. Less than 60 is 11, which is here. Less than 70, which is 23, which is there. And then less than 80 is 30, which is there. Now you need to join these up with a straight line. Be careful to get the points exact. You've got your cumulative frequency curve joining them with straight lines. If we look at part B to this question, or part C, it says use your cumulative frequency diagram to estimate the median and the interquartile range of these ages. Okay, so when it comes to the median, of course we want half the values. If there's 30 people, then 15 would give us the median. So I read across, draw a line across, and then I read down from here. Okay, so at 15 people it comes to 63, that's the median age, so I can fill that in there. Again, for the interquartile range I need the lower quartile and I need the upper quartile, so I need to work those two out. Now quarter, of course, for 30 is 7.5, or I could just halve the median, of course 7.5, which it goes nicely here, between 5 and 10. So I read down, I've got that slightly, I think between 51, 52, I think it's closer to 51 there. So I write down 51 for my lower quartile. Upper quartile then will be, if you're not sure, it's obviously it's halfway between 15 and 30, so it'll be there, just 22.5. That turns out to be 70. Okay, so your upper quartile was from there, your lower quartile was from there. 70. To get the interquartile range, you just need to see the gap between these two. Upper quartile, take away the lower quartile, and that will be 19. If you look at part D, it says the median age for the 4 p.m. bus on a Tuesday was lower than the median age for the 10 a.m. bus. Give a possible reason for this. What we must remember, the median is an average, it's a type of average. So they say the average age at 4 o'clock was lower than the average age of 10 a.m. So give a reason for this. So if you might think at 4 o'clock, probably school children are returning home. And students will be using buses at that time, so that would lower the median age, comparing it to 10 o'clock.